They were prisoners of war who secretly ran the largest empire on earth. While Mongol armies conquered the world, thousands of women, taken as spoils of war, managed the empire from behind silk screens. Their story isn't what you think, and it includes legal rights that would make a modern lawyer's jaw drop. So, how do you go from a captive to a concubine? When Mongol raiders returned, the top-tier prisoners, like a rival chief's daughter, became official wives, cementing alliances. The rest were absorbed into the household as concubines. They lived in the same camp, but their tents were a row behind the main families, close enough to hear every secret, but just far enough to be reminded they weren't free. A concubine's day started at dawn. First, serve the senior wife. Then manage the household's food and supplies. If the legitimate heir cried, she rocked the cradle. It was a life of service, and failure had consequences. The distance between her duties and harsh discipline was razor-thin. But here's the twist. Mongol law, carved in stone, gave concubines an incredible guarantee. They had to be fed, clothed, and cared for life. She could never be sold, and any child she had was an official heir, with a right to the family inheritance. It was a medieval prenup backed by the most feared army on the planet. If her lord died, she wasn't cast out, she simply became the responsibility of his heir. Her influence didn't stop there. Concubines ran the social networks. They knew which visiting envoy had a secret weakness, and what political gossip was most valuable. A quiet whisper from a concubine, suggesting a marriage between two families, could shift alliances and redirect armies. She couldn't lead a cavalry charge, but she could influence where it charged. She was a prisoner with more legal protection than many queens. Her daily chores were the gears of empire, and her ambitions could secure her son a place in power. When the Mongol Empire finally shattered, the legal scrolls that guaranteed her food and shelter outlasted the banners of the army that captured her. If this changed how you see the past, follow along for more of history's hidden stories.